Good evening, this is Victoria Violet. So something I've been talking about, and I know I drive y'all crazy with my crazy beat up boxes. And I was just telling you guys in reference to that I do have some boxes and some boxes I don't. It's because things that readers may not tell you, maybe they don't even know. But because I am pagan, I know this to be true. This is made out of velvet, for example. Your cards don't like to necessarily be inside of their boxes. They prefer material. So can you imagine just getting in, here, feeling snug, feeling like that's yours, right? So I had different bags for them, made out of satin, made out of velvet, right? And so that's why you see that a lot of my decks are not in their boxes, because they love being in their bags. And plus, for me, dividing them up and putting them into their cute little bags, it just gave them, their uniqueness, so that they could feel like they were snuggled. Oh my God. And I don't know if you guys know what this is. I'm gonna leave y'all to guess. But let me tell you something. These are the most beautiful suede bags that you ever want to get. And if you know if you know somebody that drinks this and they don't necessarily keep the bags, especially around Christmas time, snatch them up. If you're wanting to be a reader, or you are a reader, these are the best bags, and they last forever. Okay, so my babies were special. My babies were not left in boxes. That's why, you see a lot of times that instead of them being in the box, they literally, would just go into the bag and be cradled by the bag. And then I could see which ones they were, right? And then I could just grab them and start using them as I wanted to. So these are just some of the bags that I found, because again, I just moved back to Texas, which is a story for another day. But most of the time, I will not have my cards, my tools, inside boxes, because I like to treat them special, because they are an extension of me as a reader. And well, yeah, I like things. I like jewelry. I like accessories, earrings, necklaces, etc. Why? Because they make you unique. They make you feel good. So anyway, I just thought I would show you guys the different bags. Haven't used them in ages. These I got during Valentine's. These are so cute. They're made out of burlap, but I don't have cards in here. I took out the majority, but what I had in here was, of course, my pentacle, but literally, I just had crystals in here that I had put away. And yeah, I didn't want them broken, so that's why I had them in here. So again, your cards, if you're a reader or a novice reader, or even a reader that's been doing this for 30 years or more than I have, your cards like to feel special. You should treat your tools special. Even my crystals, when I move, I wrap them up. I don't just stick them in a box. I wrap them up. As a matter of fact, I have two spheres that are this wide, but they're spheres, and they're made out of one of them is jasper, and the other one is a calcite crystal. And I originally had purchased it to use it as a crystal ball, but it never worked out because it wasn't clear enough. Had too many occlusions. But I mean, they're expensive. You have to understand, they come like this, right? And then they're still showing some of the matrix most of the time when you purchase crystals. Let me see. Here you go. That's the matrix right there. Okay. Matrix is still on, some of it is still on there. So when you get a crystal that has already been cut like that, it makes it even more valuable. So of course you're going to wrap up those crystals as you're packing them up to put them away until you get to your next destination, right? You're not going to just let them break. Let me tell you what happened to me. So this is one amethyst crystal that I have, but I have another one that has the point still where it's the root that came out of the matrix. And I had been carrying it with me. Why would the crystal cover smell like farts? I don't understand that, but okay. Okay. If you guys are going to act stupid, please don't come on here, because you know I will take off your stupidity. But anyway, for those that actually want to learn, yeah, all of you guys will be taken off. But anyway, nonetheless, when you get your crystals, they have energies, and different energies, because they're different types of crystals. So those crystals will end up responding to you differently, and they normally choose you. But anyway, I just came on really quickly to show you the different bags that I normally use for my cards, because of the fact that I don't normally keep them in the boxes. And if I do, you see how this one has already been worn out from me opening and closing it. So even if I wanted to keep this for show and tell, it's not something that I'm going to be able to do, you know, because sooner or later this box is going to end up like this one, you know, it's going to be toast. So instead, that's why I started using the bags as well, so that I could not torment my cards, because also they become frayed at the end as you're taking them out and putting them back, taking them out, putting them back, you know, back into the boxes themselves. So instead of doing that, see, this one looks the same. If you really use your cards, and you're not just going to use it one time so you can show your audience that you're reading from XYZ, you know, type of are you guys like 14-year-olds? Because honestly, you're talking like that. It's silly. I'm serious. Shit rocks up for sale. First of all, I'm not selling them. They're mine. Jimmy Donaldson, if that's your real name, you're probably like a 14-year-old, because it's exactly what you sound like. But nonetheless, that's why I started using the bags, because they like to be cradled, and also because you don't have to be damaging the cards, taking them in and out of the boxes. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. I was just trying this out to see how it worked, and also just to let people know why you guys are funny. You guys remind me of 6th graders. But anyway, yeah, the poop that's up your ass, Jimmy, give you hemorrhoids? Yeah. Remember, this is my channel, so I can dish out as much as you can give. But anyway, if you want someone to stick something up where the sun don't shine, please keep coming back and talking your smack. But meanwhile, the people that come here, yes, Trump, yes, Larry, you're right. The people that come here and want to learn things about metaphysics, then yeah, that's what we're here for, Jimmy. We're stuttering just like you. You're such an imbecile. I think you like me. You must like to come here so I can tell you to stick this where the sun doesn't shine. Anyway, back to the person that put on there that Trump 2024. Yes, indeed. We need that. Jesus is Lord, Trevor. And I'm glad you're here. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for those that are here. I appreciate you. Ben, Jimmy, for sure, Larry. Thanks. Go back to Egypt. I would, but actually my ancestors were from India, and I'd have to learn, I guess, one of the 120 some odd languages to be able to live in India. But since you're being a bigot, that's going to be double dose of hemorrhoids
for Jimmy. Bye, y'all.